Digital dicks.
Hello and welcome back to Kona on Digital Dicks.
Oh cool, look, the smoke comes out when the fires.
So we were planning to go straight ahead to Roy's house, but then we found this outhouse, and what is this? Oh, they're crops as fuck.
Dead shoulders.
Smiled at the sight of the nice
Carl smiled at the sight of a nice protective garden.
Not that well protected, they look a bit fucked. Oh, it's potatoes, so it doesn't matter, they're probably alright.
On the ground.
Couldn't grow anything else here, could you? Jeez. So we found like a garage.
I want to say, yeah.
It looks more, it's more like a fucking barn.
Stable or something, yeah.
Stable, yeah. Attached to the Bedard's house, so let's see what's in here first.
Cans.
Flashlight.
For some reason, what looks like brake pads.
Might be, if it's for their car. Maybe he's a mechanic, that's why he's got a bigger garage for his car. Or maybe it's just that kind of place where everyone has to fix up their own
hardware.
Trucks and shit.
A lot of hardware over here. Nothing
True
there.
Couple of bags of marijuana.
Keys.
Small
Keys, matches and cigarettes.
And a beer bottle.
Beer bottle.
Someone in this
hammer.
good job at upholding the holy
Add that to your toolkit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And we're going to kill some wolves.
What's the small key for? Was there anything in the house that was locked?
No, I don't think I saw.
So
Maybe that's
something
gonna,
else in here.
maybe that's going to unlock the treasure.
Treasure?
Yeah.
No, but why would it be in the garage?
Yeah, in the drawer.
Yeah.
I think that's just a treasure hunt. That's just to send you to different places. I think it's going to be open up stuff.
It's got to be something here though, right? Because trying to smash some bottles.
Just smash all these bottles open.
I've had it with this detective
Look
shit.
at the middle, look at the middle.
You
What's
would
that?
think...
What's that in the puddle?
What is
Was
this?
that petrol?
Oil.
An
Yeah.
aging car was parked here.
An aging
Carl
car.
could picture the
Aging
notary's
car was
heavy
there, but there's
sedan
no
Where
car
is the
around.
car?
with a huge
Yeah.
back
Maybe
seat
the
large
car- the
enough to
keys for
fit
the
the
car?
whole family.
Speckies.
I'll give you another car.
Huge
then.
back seat, large enough to fit. I think he's trying to tell you something with that.
What did he say?
He's saying he has a huge old car with a big
aging
enough back
car
seat to
was
fit the
parked
whole
here.
family.
Carl
So I think we're gonna
could
find
picture
his
the notary's
car
heavy sedan
at
with a
some
huge
point.
back seat
It
large
might be
enough
where the
to fit the
treasure.
whole
So if we
family.
find their house, if we find their car, it's not going to be like
What's that? What's this? What's
a
this?
pickup truck or whatever.
Oh, there you go.
Gas can.
Oh, we
You
can
can
fill
get
up at
off
the
and get
petrol
extra
station.
petrol next time we go
Yeah.
past. Yeah,
Which will be now.
that's true. Yeah, we'll go past there to go to the next place.
Do you want to look around the back of the house as well? Just quickly.
Look in the garden and stuff.
Yeah. That key thing is a bit interesting.
I'm going to go up and warm up before we go.
Yeah, probably worth doing.
What's all this like construction stuff though?
Oh,
It looks like they're building something else, doesn't it?
And they chop down trees for it.
Yeah, they did as well. Ah, this blizzard
Wait,
is...
are those wolf prints?
Yes.
they
Yeah.
are.
We should follow those afterwards. Did you want to heat up and then,
Yeah.
or should we follow those and come back?
It's getting a bit
You too
blurry.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see all the static around the side of the screen. But you weren't that bad. Right, I say follow the wolf prints first and then come back.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. No, he's driving away.
Because I think you're never going to get that far away with wolf prints on foot. I think you're always going to have to come back.
But which way? This way or that way?
Where they're going, because you can come back to here afterwards.
Good point.
You
Yeah.
know, I've got a sneaky
Because you
suspicion
can come back and warm up.
these
It's
two
the
are
same
shot.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the same wolf.
That one.
It goes past that same campsite. Maybe we have to actually genuinely map out where the wolves have been.
Well, the animal.
What is happening
It
here?
did make a point of saying that creature.
The
gets
wind
the
effects are a bit weird,
wolves.
isn't they? Sorry, what were we saying?
It made a point of saying the creature gets the wolves all agitated. So,
Yeah. And there was the stuff about cry wolves.
Yeah.
They seem to be mentioning
What's
wolves
this?
a lot.
Oh, in front of you there, there's like a little tree.
Yeah. A campsite?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a little tree.
No, just a tree, but...
It's a Christmas tree.
Nice little tree.
Well, these trees are skinned.
Pine
which is
tree.
good.
Pine
It's not
tree.
skinned, but you know what I mean. How it's been a bit dramatic.
Yeah.
Skinned tree.
They've been chopped up.
I've
been
got those
deleaved.
in a spot to.
That's a campsite, isn't it?
Beer bottle.
That's a camp. That's a fire
That is a
circle.
fire. That is a fire. Someone's been drinking there as well.
Kids.
Someone's
Yeah,
This is
it is.
no. You can do the middle of the fire.
More
Start a fire, so you
materials
can
were
start a
needed
fire
to
there,
start
everyone.
the
Fire,
fire.
It's a shame because we could mark out the map by lighting all these fires.
Oh.
The path, that's it, there to your left.
Plot twist at the end, once you've lit all the fires, the village just goes on fire.
Burns down, yeah.
Running gives you
Like an X in the trees there.
X.
X
Oh yeah, X does mark a spot. That's what's there.
Probably nothing.
I know, but that is that
No,
not
box.
the kind? Yeah,
Box.
that's the kind of thing that you'd use if you were making a treasure map.
Is an X, yes.
Hello. What's this?
Treasure map number 7. So
Yeah,
we've just skipped ahead in the treasure maps.
Oops.
What was the first one that we
No,
found?
we should do the rest of them because they probably lead you to different things. I bet there's clues all along them.
Yeah.
So the first one took you up to
Next to the, what was it near someone's
that
house?
hotel-looking
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
with the thing that looks like a fucking Premier Inn logo.
Hello, there's a
And there's the giraffe and
Flare.
Flare.
Nice.
Top hat giraffe.
Why are the giraffes? There's so many giraffes here.
It's just a popular toy. It's a Christmas hit with the kids.
You know, the Canadians love their
Keep
giraffes.
following the prince.
Yeah, keep following
can
the
you?
prince.
Is there any more to go to?
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't you stop now.
Let me check how cold we are though. Oh no, look, there's a tent
Where? Where's the
ahead of
tent?
you. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you're
Straight ahead of you behind this tree. Left, that's a tent.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Jeez. Sharp eyes. You would bode well with this.
I would do well in the cold wilderness of Canada.
Can't get in.
No.
But is this the same campsite from before? No, because there's not a
There's something
rug
in
on
there.
the floor though.
A
Bag
drum.
and a shovel.
No, it's a shovel.
There's a
Lot of
flare,
shovels down
not
there.
flare, fire starters there. Is that painkillers again? I wonder if you can get hurt by the walls and that's why you need painkillers.
Shall we start a camp thing here?
We could do just to map it out, but we
Yeah.
probably need it for the next location.
How many fire
So I'm sure we'll find
Oh no, it's already on there. Look, the
Oh.
campsites light up regardless of fire.
Oh mate, have you walked all the way to the sea?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
to the
sea.
sea.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
the
to
lake.
the lake. Yeah, sorry. Oh, you got to turn back now anyways then. Really?
Frozen.
Is that
Yeah.
where the feet prints end? The paw prints?
Carl
No.
wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Where else do they go then?
When they stop mentioning the cold, I think that's when you have to.
So that they're going the wrong way now. You're going backwards.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to pick it up again. Here.
So right. It went to the campsite.
Yeah, it did.
But
And then the wolf and
where
the
did you go
person
after
made
that?
sweet
No,
love.
went round.
They made a werewolf.
Went round.
And it went in.
There. Then they carry on that way. Follow on. We'll get near enough to like the store or something to go and warm up.
Hopefully
It's
soon.
quite a
We need
small
the
town
car as
anyway.
well. It's getting real blurry.
We know where the car is as well, so
Getting real blurry. Oh,
we're fine. We're fine. Keep going.
Okay. Can't
Or check the map to see where we're near then.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. See if we close to something.
Go to the store.
Oh yeah, gone.
So we know where this is.
So
to
my
come back.
car's all the way down there.
Doesn't matter. We can walk there. Keep following them a little bit more, because I think they're going to lead to the store. I think
this is where we turn
Nathan's
back
right.
on?
I think Nathan's right. These are the same prints.
Cool.
I think it's all going to go to the store, and that's where all the wolves have gone. all the
think
wolves
they're
are like,
regular
meet me
customers?"
later at the store.
Yeah.
Hi, wolf. Can I help you? Oh, it's getting fucking blurry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he's fading.
You're near to the road now. Right, yeah, you need to
he's
go.
Real fading.
I think, yeah, go to the store now then.
He's gonna die.
Alright, check the map to see where you are. Yeah, right. So just turn right,
Turn right and just
go straight forward.
Peg it.
And we know how to get back over here as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's feeling it.
You're fine.
I'm
Right,
surprised
that's it.
Brandon isn't
There.
helping him though.
Right.
That's not your car, is it?
No.
That's the
No.
other one.
That's the chance.
So just get inside the building, remember you'll warm up a bit and then you can go out to the fire.
There's no fire inside the building.
There's a radiator.
Outside.
Said this so many times.
What, inside the building?
Inside the building there's a radiator that he said wouldn't do any good unless you turned the power back on. Plus if you go through the store it's probably quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going up. You're right.
Shit, that was close.
I was.
Right, but we know how to get back to that
Goes
path
pretty
again.
quickly, though.
Is that body
Once
still
you've
there?
topped up.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, who's going to come and collect
Obviously,
it?
Yeah.
We're the detective, and we for some reason haven't called the police because we can't, I suppose. Bloody nice though.
What's back there?
That's the.
That was the record player.
Can you go up? No, you can't.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, we
Okay.
didn't do this, did we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, take that.
Yeah,
Sherry
boy.
wine.
Okay. Cool. What's that?
Mirror. Is there nothing at the other end? Because you pushed it from one end to the other,
Yeah.
didn't you?
This is just
Yeah.
playing it.
Look up. Okay, so the microphone cut off, but I fixed it. We're all back. We're all back. Nothing happened. Pretend there wasn't a cut.
There's
God,
a log
look
on
at
the
that
floor.
steam
Log on the
log.
floor.
Also, we dropped a log.
2 loaves.
Yeah.
So go fill up your gas canister
Yes.
thing,
That was
your,
the next thing.
your jerry can.
Even the guy who made it called Jerry.
The jerry can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so where did we say?
follow
we
your
were?
feet prints back, and you can carry on where the walls were
Ah,
going.
right, yes.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
The jerry can was invented by the
You-
Germans
you- oh,
in the First World
Do you
War.
want to try if like?
keep going. No, keep going. You can see. There. It's straight. Now go right a bit, and then just
Yeah,
keep going.
no,
I'm
forward.
curious as to
You'll find
where
it.
he's putting all these things.
What are you gonna say? Do you want to try
Because
that?
if the beer or the wine does warm you up,
I think next time we get cold, let's find out, because otherwise it's a waste.
Otherwise it's a waste. That's a good.
Because it pauses when you go onto that menu anyway.
Yeah. Alright. Fair enough.
Right there, wolf tracks.
Wolf
Right,
track.
so carry on following these.
Run with the wolves.
Now that we've
Smell
walked
like
up.
the wolves.
They're going back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they just go up to the shop anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
I
Fair
don't
enough.
know to find
Oh,
out.
sir, how may I help you?
We had to run back in, otherwise we would have died. Oh no, wait. Oh, it's a tree that's fallen over. I was like, it's a UFO! It's a UFO!
Oh, so you
Base of
can't
the
get
tree.
further than this with your
No,
car
you
anyway.
can drive around.
we have to
it.
go
You can
around
drive-
it.
You don't
Yeah,
you
you
can
can't
drive
go
around.
around
Oh,
it.
you drive around. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright. You might as
Right,
well get your car
so
then.
we might, go back to, was it Roy's house we were going to look
Yeah.
at?
Marie. Oh well, the car's at Marie's.
Yeah. Hi, Roy.
The car's at the Bedards.
Bedard.
Yeah.
The Bedards.
Well,
Which, yeah, it shows you on there where your car is.
There.
At the Bedards, but we were going to go and look at Roy's house as well. So
Oh,
the Roy
no.
family. So now we get out of the car, hopefully we can get into their house. Hopefully they've just left a key out like the last fucking people did.
God, they're a bit too trusting, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all dead.
No, the key
Yeah.
was on the map.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
Okay.
mean. Just leave a key knocking about. Like no one's ever thought to leave a key
Yeah.
under a mat.
I think it's smart, you know, because people won't be suspecting it.
You know it is smart. There's
How do
like
you
Yeah.
fix that?
lock
Except
boxes that you
everybody.
can put on the wall. You have
Sorry?
to put a pin code in to get the key out.
What?
That shit's
Oh
smart.
yeah, I've seen that. as
Or
well.
fingerprint
You can
recognition.
get like
That's a bit too expensive.
little boxes that you screw onto a wall.
Ah.
You can put a spare key in it,
Yeah.
and it's got like a pin combination to open
That's
it.
smart. That's smart.
So you hide that, and then you need a lock to get into it anyway.
And it's very hard to break those
Yeah.
boxes.
Oh, cool. Well, there you go. Home safety 101,
That shit's
people.
smart.
I'll put like a little
If you're-
trap on it.
Yeah,
Like,
it is right there.
You have to go inside and warm up a bit before we carry on as
Yeah.
well.
yeah, you should put a little trap on that box. So if somebody tries to break it in,
They
break
get it
into
wrong,
it.
they get electrocuted.
Is that?
I was
is that-
thinking more
are
like
you open this already?
ink pack.
Yeah.
Get them in the eye.
Leave the mailboxes open so you know which ones you've done.
I think they
Well,
close
like with the
automatically.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Or like in shops where the ink pack goes on,
Yeah.
so they can find you.
Is it shops? So that's when you rub the what's the
Safes.
vans?
Yeah.
Oh, the van, like security vans.
Yeah, yeah. That's. So they've got like special ink.
You know what you should do?
I
next-
heard though, and you may confirm this.
Where's
if
the
you
car?
freeze them,
This is.
Oh, this is the wrong house.
Yeah.
This is
that's
you,
the
you
first
have to
one.
carry on,
That's
don't
the
you?
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's-
turned it. It's,
Yeah, yeah.
Follow it around like we did earlier.
No, but then you have to just go back at yourself, so you might as well go back up and then through the middle like I did.
Okay, well, he's done it. Doesn't it go round?
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, but it goes
because-
round to the other side, and then you're still going to have to walk back up, so you'd be walking around a massive curve, and then walk back up half of it anyway.
Nah.
My thoughts exactly.
Bit long.
Just
Yeah.
Would have been longer. I'm trying to save time here. I don't want to freeze to death. Like
Time is
There
money.
are no shortcuts when solving a crime.
There's no shortcuts
Yeah.
in life.
there are, if the long way gets you frozen to death, then take shortcuts.
I mean, if there's a long way, then obviously the other way is the not long way, which makes it short. But
But dark.
Oh no, you can't. The reason I was going to say, I wonder if
They
you
should
should
probably
park
put
your
the,
car inside.
yeah, put
that's
the-
probably why the doors
Put
close.
the jerry can
automatically.
in the boot.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes sense.
So you're not carrying it.
Yeah. Make you flammable.
That was it. Can get rid of quite a few things probably.
Yeah.
jerry can.
Cigarettes.
I don't feel like
Do
you
we need the hammer? I suppose the hammer's a weapon as well,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Wide magnet. Steak.
I don't even see why
Wine
we've got
bowl.
so many cigarettes.
Water bottle.
Yeah, why have we got so many cigarettes?
I don't know how much they weigh, but you might as well get rid of all but two.
They
Yeah.
don't
One.
weigh
Leave one in case it does come in useful.
That could
Matches
that
are
could
useful.
probably warm me up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
probably
probably
will.
Polaroids.
The flare.
Oh,
I suppose if we
yeah.
find a flare gun, it'll be useful.
I think this is a
We
good
haven't
time
got
to
one
test what could make you warm up.
Yeah.
See if you can use cigarettes.
Okay. Let's see.
currently. Oh, the cigarettes.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Have
that
we even got a lighter?
Yeah, got matches, right?
Oh, we've got matches. That's true.
No, that's the wrong one.
Consumables.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's consumed.
No, yeah, matches are up there. The matches were on that. So, oh,
Six.
cigarettes. Sorry, with a
Carl, like many of his contemporaries,
No, it's not
felt
good
No,
enough.
it's
It's putting your
not.
health down and your brain down.
What's the point of that?
So
No, that was
Metal Gear
fucking
Solid.
point.
This is just a Metal Gear Solid
Yeah.
thing, isn't it? Try alcohol.
What's the
then.
point?
Drink a beer.
That makes your
Brain go down.
okay.
Okay, so nothing's
All
good
of
for
these
you.
things are bad
Yeah.
for you. Okay,
Does
great.
it make the character feel better? I hope so.
Maybe it's just to deal with some shit.
He's going through some tough times, people.
Yeah, maybe-
He's
I
just
think-
seen like.
So that meter's obviously an intelligence meter or like a concentration meter, and not like if it was like a mental like peace of mind meter, then beer might help.
Yeah, beer
But
definitely.
if beer makes it go down, then
So we're going to whose house?
Roy's, the Roy family,
Oh yeah, right down there. Okay, got it.
which is back towards the cabin.
What if it's just
So
a
do you want
gun?
to ditch the rest of the alcohol as well in the boot rather than carry it around?
Yeah,
Yeah, now we know
it's
it's
not going to do
useless.
anything apart from hurt you
So-
mentally.
Get rid of the beer. What was the other thing
Wine.
though?
Wine.
Sherry.
Water won't
isn't
help.
it?
Yeah.
Empty
no.
bottle.
Where is it?
Oh,
Not
That's
on there.
weird.
Maybe that's like a
maybe
key
it was an
item.
empty bottle.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe it was like a key item. No, it was sherry. It said sherry.
It specifically says
I
sherry.
wonder if it's like a specific thing. It might be a key item.
Okay. Maybe you got to bribe someone with it. Have a drink
Maybe.
with me. Smash.
Maybe it's evidence. Maybe
Well,
like
you can give him the Bill Cosby
treatment.
treatment.
Maybe it was somebody
Have some
broke in to
wine.
steal the sherry.
How are you going to take it to Bill Cosby, man?
Also, did you try and do a Bill Cosby impression? How did
Yeah.
that go? Because I didn't hear
Not
it.
well, not well at all.
Do you want to try again?
No,
Ah,
no, I want to steer clear of that.
Mr. Cosby.
But I do think there should be a cover band called the Bill Cosby Experience.
No.
No, they really shouldn't.
No, they really shouldn't. Really
Who would go and see them?
Nathan.
Just yeah,
I'm
just
their number one fan.
Just to
Okay,
rub
yeah.
salt in it
That's
as
it,
well.
right.
They only cover nursery rhymes.
356.
No, I was thinking they'd be covering. They'd cover Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix. Those purple pills are in your drink.
So let's
No,
move
it's
on from
terrible.
that.
It's terrible.
So 50.
Excuse me,
oh,
while
yeah,
you
the
drink
dog.
some wine.
Yeah,
Where
the
has
dog.
the dog? Yeah.
And you still can't get out. Oh, you
You
can.
can.
Yeah, buddy.
Where is the dog?
Well,
Dead.
the dog.
Probably.
Step
is
one,
not
let's
there.
make sure the dog's alright.
Ah,
If
fuck
you've
the
got
fucking
a door-
man. Like, what, the barred the dog in? What the fuck's that about?
Fuck the family. I
It's like a door, wasn't it? To keep the dog warm. Why would you put your dog outside in this weather? There's a note.
Yeah.
There's a note on the door.
Sorry.
And
There's
there's
an
an empty bottle.
Nice.
They're not big on recycling.
What if the note said exactly what you said? Why would you keep your dog? Why would you keep your dog out on the
I know,
cold?
please.
Well,
Yeah.
no, we-
That's
What does it
exactly
say?
them.
What does it say before you open it?
That's French Canadian. It's like different.
We took. I don't know what that word
Just
means.
open the note.
Yeah. No.
It's becoming too dangerous.
Something about
more-
security at the end.
Something about the north.
Nah.
It's
Dangerous.
more crowded up there.
Dangerous. It means
It's,
dangerous.
yeah, it's more crowded up there, more security.
We fled. It was getting too dangerous. More people live in North Manistan. It
Close
will,
enough.
it will be safer here. Jean Roy.
That's about
Janine.
security.
Janine-
Yeah,
no,
Jean.
Jean.
That's June. That's June. That's June.
Don't you bloody correct me wrongly. Can
Right.
you open the door?
Open it.
They
Can.
fled.
Okay.
They do not lock their
it
door.
was a classic Canadian house.
Lights.
Canadian house.
Except
Classic
for the
Canadian
absent
house.
group of kids
In
of
other words,
the
kids.
forming a
Yeah.
Do we want to light the fire?
You mean a classic?
So you
We
Maybe
should
to
light
light
because
fire?
they don't go
Ah,
out, so we should light
yeah,
one
we
at
got
every
the wood.
house
Yeah,
just
we
in
got
case
the
we
wood.
get
Oh,
like
there's wood there.
deserted.
There's wood
No,
by the
right
fire.
there. That's convenient. There you go. Light the fire.
Cook some steak.
Sorry, are you saying we should light the fires? What to freak them out?
At every house.
Yeah.
So that if like we're running for
If
something,
we have to run
then-
back, we
yeah.
don't have to set up.
We
a
go to
fire.
the closest house.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, you're correct. Novel. Seriously, novel. Are you gonna read this novel?
Matthew has yet to murder his. No, I'm not.
Nah, I'm
Can
not
we just scan it quickly for anything? So this is all made up. But this could be incredibly relevant. What if this is the murderer's novel?
Read it. Read it.
Matthew had yet to add murderer to his curriculum. He was
He's a
fond of
teacher.
new experiences, especially the most thrilling ones, and taking the life of a flesh and bone individual. That's a weird way to put that, but okay. Who the night before was still able to think, dream, fantasize, calculate, read, held promise of exhilarating sensations. Unlike
Raskolnikov.
there you go, you do names.
Raskolnikov.
Raskolnikov.
I tried to read it quickly.
I like Raskolnikov.
It is Raskolnikov, yeah.
It wasn't
I don't
about
like this novel.
axing an old Jewish hag to pieces
Wow.
to test some lunatic theory.
Wow.
Not at all. Matthew wanted to know how it felt. It seemed so simple. Horribly
Are you
simple.
noting down the anti-Semitic?
As I know.
Anti-Semitic.
He didn't have any particular
He just
victim
found out.
in mind. Like most people, his desire ran quite wildly. So he only had a vague idea of them in mind. He pondered using a rifle, a knife, assassinating a young girl or an old man. He tried to
old man's
focus on practicability.
We're looking now, I got lost.
His victim would have to be defenceless. Bodybuilding wasn't exactly Matthew's strongest
It was
suit.
practicability.
Practicability.
Practicability. That's a weird word.
Yeah.
It's a real word, people. It's a real word.
It's a weird word.
He would have to act spontaneous, but
Practicability.
not too much. He wasn't that eager to learn what spending the rest of his life in prison would be like. Some experiences carry just too high a cost to be worth it, really.
Right.
Something
the
about serial killer.
one thing I wanted wasn't in there. I wanted to know who wrote it. Because that
Yeah.
was just on pages, that wasn't a book.
Yeah. Well,
So you would assume that someone's printed it out.
One more move and white is checkmated. Game over.
But why do you have
It
pieces?
seems
What are you
the
fucking up
ground
there,
is
Chester?
Well,
being
there's checkmate.
Right,
now.
they must
Checkmate
have.
now.
down.
Abandoned the game before the final strike came down.
Guys, find the clock. Find the clock.
Yeah, find the clock, see
Yeah.
how many seconds to 3 it was.
Yeah.
Or past 3.
Nothing in there.
There's some sugar in
Is
there.
there a clock? That's like a
They've all
mountain.
got some really nice hats there, you know. I'm not gonna lie. I like their
Swanky
hat style.
Canadian hat.
Does Pharrell live everywhere here? Is this Pharrell's town?
Oh God.
The town that never ages.
There
There's
we
more
go.
matches. It's nice bread for you. Can you open the drawers underneath the drawer that you opened? Is it just
No,
the top
Nah,
one?
it's only the
just-
first
just
one.
the top
Okay.
one. Bottom
You can
drawer
open
doesn't
all
have
of
it.
them.
Nah.
And you can fill up your bottles as well if you want.
Flip the
You got
bottom.
2 of them to fill, I think.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
that's it. Glasses.
Nix.
Yeah, you might need to close the bottom one. Nothing.
Far left.
Check the cookie jar on top as well.
Oh yeah.
Stick your hand in the cookie jar.
Cookie jars are always too high to reach. In
Thank
case,
you
that
for
like
that.
in case you've
is that
got
like
the
a-
tallest children ever.
Well, I can't imagine it was a problem
Not
to people
staying.
vouchers.
Close the fridge, jeez. You're worried about turning the lights off. You're gonna leave. Alright, close.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you're always turning the lights back off. You're gonna leave the fridge open.
Or 5-star.
Yeah, fuck
Good.
global
That's a
warming.
right slap in the face to whoever lives there, leaving their fridge open
Oh,
after
what's
having
up there?
turned
What's
the
up there? What's up
fire
there? What's up there?
on.
What's up there?
Stop picking up bloody logs.
Simone de Beauvoir.
Okay, no,
Just read
doesn't
that
matter.
book.
Just guys likes and
So you
books.
can go through this way. I agree with Dowder. Let's find a clock as well.
Yeah.
Bookcase.
There's no-
Could there really be
I want an
anything
indication of time.
dwelling in this far
Family of 5.
Maybe it only applies to dead people. All the people that were alive took their
Not
clocks
too
with
far
them.
from here.
Cona's just-
The couple seem to be very good friends.
That's a dude
Well,
and his
The
wife.
couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness.
I wonder if the clocks have all stopped because of how
Some
cold it
people
is,
out there
if the gears
truly
just
found
get
a way
frozen
to
up
live
and stuff.
happily ever after.
So what if there was
I'd
something
be
that just
into
made
it,
everything
I
so
think
cold in
Wilfred
one
in
go?
Yeah.
What if there was just like
Well, to be fair,
a
see
drop
those
in the temperature?
those ice things that you're talking about, it
Or the blue ice?
Yeah, it was fire. Because
It was fire that were so
that
cold
was,
it froze.
It was crazy, I know. But if you looked, you know, the first premonition, it was walking back.
Yeah.
One of the spots where the fin was, that
Was
was
where
the
fire was.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's quite interesting. Something froze the land entirely.
That's quite interesting. Alright, that's just toilet roll with a cat on it.
Her.
Nothing else in here.
No.
So smooth. It will
This is
make
very
your
similar
ass
to the
burn.
other house.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, you can pick up a spanner. Over the spanner? That's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
you
can,
can.
you can.
Oh no, you can't.
Or is that, no, that might be something in the next room and it's just not loading
Yeah,
up
maybe.
properly.
The next room?
Yeah, the room,
right,
no,
right,
to
this
the
one right
left.
here.
Doesn't matter, but look at
Yeah,
this
it'll be
room
in the
first.
closet. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's in the closet of the other room.
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Oh yes,
Oh.
I love this one. I love how they put their name in there. Kona.
How great would it be if you just Monopoly, you win if you pass go?
Ah! Bullshit. There's another thing to
No,
expect.
it's just, is that not like
All
a,
manners of
if
clothing
you
were
survive,
bought.
you've won?
As
Oh,
if the
no.
Is that not like a warning?
Pretty much.
been told.
Ah.
Wait,
Oh,
what's
no,
this?
inspect.
All manners of clothing
No,
were
it's just saying
gone.
they're
Well, the
closed
clothes
down.
are-
Yeah,
West
but they already
over
said
the
that they
town
moved
in
out,
their
so,
closet in tow.
Oh.
you know.
Hello.
No.
I think that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Page
another
Another one,
two.
oh, fuck.
Page 2 of the fantasy.
Oh,
Go on,
fuck
Nathan.
off. It was around that time that Matthew met Beatrice, of mediocre beauty at best.
Oh.
Ouch!
Poor
The
Beatrice.
girl, with her distinctive features, cheeks covered with large pox like freckles, Jew nose.
This is, I'm writing down anti-Semitic now. That's 2.
Did it just say Jew nose
Yes,
as well?
Jew nose.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Pure
Fucking
anti-Semitism going on right
Ouch.
here, man.
White
Having
people-
it written in there once is a bit, writing Jew nose too far.
Jew nose as well.
Oily
Wow.
forehead, tired but vibrant eyes, shaded red hair, slender as a child body, chirpy laugh. You name it. Was the very image of innocence, especially her innocent Jew
Yeah.
nose.
Nothing more innocent
That
than
happened to
Jew
be
nose.
precisely the kind of victim Matthew was picturing in his mind.
Yo, the
though.
guy's fucking racist. He's supposed to kill Jewish
One
people.
night, he
No,
was
but the
content-
writer's racist, not the murderer.
One night, he was
So
contemplating
which is it?
the
Who
ceiling
wrote this?
from his bed. He swore to himself again and again, "I'll kill her." His dreams were later fulfilled with images of imminent crime. He had come up with a simple enough plan. One fine evening, he would visit her place to become familiar with the area,
Intricacies.
intricacies, and feel closer to the impending murder. To slowly dig into Beatrice's thoughts, desires, dreams, abilities. This way, he would be able to get a concrete sense of what his sinister deed would be stripping away from the very fabric of life.
The whole thing would take 2 days, a week at most.
So I think they're... Right.
It's
If
not
there's a
just
part 2...
surprise, bam.
I want to find out who wrote this. If there's a part 3, we should at least
Okay.
skip to the end to find out who wrote this. Because it's
cigarettes.
weird to find a
I
novel
thought it was
somebody's
fiction.
been writing that's in
I thought it was
separate pages around the house full of anti-Semitic stuff.
What is there something behind that?
It's a mirror.
something- Oh, it's just a mirror. Okay, sorry.
Well, the author's-
bedroom.
Well, the author's initials are AH, so
Look, that's like a writing-
read into that what you will. You know?
Wow.
Well, here we
That's
go,
terrible.
part 3. Well, let's just
Yeah,
check
they look
some-
about. Oh, but there's
maybe
a
part
couple,
4.
couple parts
He
there.
thrust his.
Read them in order there. Go to the desk first, because that's the first one you saw.
No, that's full.
That's
Part
part 4, so you go back to TV.
Back,
Why would they do that?
back,
Back. Don't read that one yet.
back. Spoilers, man. We ain't got time for spoilers.
Still didn't say who it was though, did it?
The first time he met Beatrice, however, she was unexpectedly revealed.
Speed read. Quick.
Unexpectedly revealed her troubled origins to Matthew. She was adopted at the age of 4, and recalling her former life, still gave her a hard time. She played the piano in so graceful a manner that people often thought that maybe the natural offspring.
She may be the natural offspring of musical virtuoso. Sorry.
Virtuoso.
Virtuoso. I'll take it. She always cried before falling asleep, torn from the inside by dreadful pain she couldn't explain. She confided to him so profoundly that Matthew couldn't get enough, coming back every night to learn every single thing of what would come out of that delicate mouth. After putting one last breath out of it every night, he reflected on what the death of Beatrice would mean in terms of losses to humanity, common heritage. Be it the sound of her sobbing or her piano melodies, the compulsive tapping of her long index finger on her temple when she harboured dark thoughts or any other little thing. It didn't matter. Everything would indiscriminately vanish. Everything, all these thoughts made for some blissful slumbers indeed. Then days became weeks, and before he knew it, it was Matthew's turn to throw his secret at her, his hopes, his cries of despair, as if throwing coins in a wishing well. That's beautiful. She'll be dead by the end of the month, he promised himself. Damn, he's confided in his victim, man. This is that opposite Stockholm.
So,
jeez.
What did you pick up for?
Yeah.
This is Malmo.
Oh, fucking hell. Look at how much stuff there is on this.
I bet there'll be not more
Not
by...
page 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
It's even in the order you picked them up. Fuck.
I'll go for it. The two lovebirds were still going at it 7 months later, though confiding fears and desires alike near the fireplace several days a week. The populace took notice, and wounding words eventually found their way to Matthew's ear, prompting him to take action to prove his gentlemanship. He had to ask Beatrice's hand in marriage. What?
Whoa.
Marriage? Well, it's been chilling for a bit, man.
Jesus, he was a murderer at the start, and now he's married.
He would have more than enough time to kill her later. Yeah, fair enough. You're married to the bitch. Today, when Matthew stares at the motionless ceiling, just like he did 20 years ago, he still wonders what he would be removing from existence by slitting Beatrice's throat. What he would be depriving his children of. Then, as if soothed by his fantasy, he gently drifts off, smiling the night away. I feel like this is the people who are married, man.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just confessing.
I think this is important as well because it said at the bottom, the narrator said Carl's detective senses made him want to write down notes. What kind of monster could write this? So I think it is important.
Yeah.
I think it was worth reading it.
Yeah. It's interesting. I feel like this guy, basically, is there something
Wants
behind
to
that?
murder.
Something
Wanted
behind
to
it?
murder his wife. But...
Something in there.
Oh,
What's that?
Oh,
ammo
ammo.
box. Nice.
Cool.
More ammo
five
for the
bullets.
gun.
Fair enough.
Hopefully,
Is there
wait,
something- yeah, there's something
check if
there.
it's for the gun that you've got.
There's something there.
It's just going to say it was
Not a single weapon
not a
was
single
left.
weapon.
Oh, it's just the lead weapons.
Check if it's for the gun you've got. So that still says 3 out of 10. So then it's not the bullets for the murder weapon.
fire the gun.
Nah.
Let the piece go off.
No, we can't. This is
Yeah,
like
it's
Walking Dead.
wasting
You
bullets,
cannot.
man. It's wasting bullets.
Save
man.
that shit. But that's probably the only 3 bullets we're ever going to have in the game. There are no clocks in here though, are there?
Yeah.
No,
So maybe they're alive.
Yeah, if time hasn't stopped, they must still be here.
Nah. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So where are we going to go now?
The bed and breakfast space.
Yeah, where
Yeah, so we're going to follow the kids' maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so next episode, we're going to drive up, if we can, to find out where that map was going, because we've not got any other leads.
No. It's
Yeah, no, it's falling dry, man. We're
What's that?
Oh, it's a
Oh,
wolf. It's a wolf.
Go on,
Kill it.
Go on.
Watch
This is
yourself,
gonna
it's
be
2
fun.
wolves.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
Go on, sneak up behind the bastard.
Are you going to just
Hey,
attack the wolves?
They're coming.
This
They're coming.
is not
coming for
smart.
you. They're coming for
This
you.
is not smart. Yeah,
this
your brains are going down
your smart
because
meter
this is
is
not
dropping.
smart.
Not outrun the wolves.
Yes, I can. I'm a wolf person. I'll run on them. Oh shit!
Indicate.
Keep running.
Indicate.
They didn't change you. Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
See you next episode. Goodbye.